Hey guys, so welcome back or welcome to our channel. Today we're doing a Q&A, like getting to know us, and yeah.
Okay, first, before we start, I wanted to start off with something I read today in the Bible. It was Jeremiah, not Matthew. I thought it was Matthew. Jeremiah 23. This is between 9 and 12. And it says it's not the full thing, but part of it says, "For I will bring disaster upon them at the time fixed for their punishment." And this is related to, a lot of people say, why do bad things happen to good people and good things happen to bad people? And I feel like, at some point in our lives, everybody feel like that before. Like, oh, this guy is doing all this bad stuff, negative stuff, but he's rich and famous and stuff. But I feel like we should just don't worry about that. That's up to God, and just trusting in Him and His plan for you. And run your own race, basically. Also, 1 Peter 3, 8 through 9. Again, it's not the full thing, it's just some. "Don't retaliate with insults. Pay them back with a blessing." I feel like the way you react to a lot of stuff in your life, that is very important, because it kind of dictates the way that your day go or your week goes, and just the type of person you are. You don't have to always, retaliate with negativity with negativity. Pay them back with a blessing, as in pray for them. Love them still, regardless. And lastly, 1 Peter again 4, 8. "For love covers a multitude of sins." And I think that just speaks for itself, really. So now we're gonna get into Q&A.
Okay.
Got some food. I gotta get some food first.
We know.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, so the first question is, where are we from? The first question is, where are we from?
There we go.
You wanna go first?
I gotta go.
Okay.
I am from Oakland, California. You Stokeland?
I'm from Colorado, but I lived in Vegas, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we in school? Yes. Right now, I'm in my last semester of college. It's my senior year. I'm about to graduate, so I'm grateful and blessed for that.
I'm in my sophomore year of college, so yeah. So how old are we? Let's into that. So I'm 20.
Oh, he did turn to that. I'm 23. Still young. Very young. Next, importance of faith in God, obviously. That is the most important thing ever. Your faith in God. Because what are you without God? You're nothing.
Absolutely.
And even if you're doing good in life without God, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to. There's Judgment Day, and what's better than eternity with God? Nothing. So I think importance of faith is the most important thing you can ever do and have, honestly.
Yeah. Completely agree.
Huh?
I said I completely agree.
What does faith mean to you, though?
Oh, what does faith mean to me? Oh, I never talked. Well, faith is everything, honestly. Just believing in God, especially in hard times when I don't know the outcome, I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like just talking to God and just having that connection, that relationship with Him, really reassures me that everything is gonna be okay. That trouble doesn't last always, and one day the sun is gonna shine brighter. And I just think having God as the head of everything in my life is the most important thing. It goes above all things. It tops everything. So yeah.
I pray every day. Multiple times a day. Morning, night, throughout the day. Prayer. Prayer.
Prayer changes things.
What you got?
Okay. So, how did we meet?
You want to say to that?
Yeah. We're gonna dive into that. He's gonna tell it wrong.
I'm gonna tell the true story.
He's gonna tell it wrong.
I'm gonna tell the true story.
No.
She likes to sugarcoat the story.
No, I don't like to sugarcoat the story. He just wants to make it seem like I was just so obsessed and crazy over him. But go ahead.
I'm gonna tell the truth.
No.
So we met here at school, and I would see her around campus, right? Let me finish the story. So if I say something you don't, I'm just saying, if I say something you say you don't agree with, I don't want to hear it.
No, I'm gonna.
This is the truth. This is the honest truth.
No, it's not.
Okay, bro.
Please.
Anyway, so I see her around campus. I'm like, oh, this girl's very, 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 very pretty. And I'm like, no way she doesn't have a boyfriend, right? Turns out she didn't have a boyfriend. But this is where it gets spicy. I would see her looking at me all the time, right? So I would look back at her. Obviously, see, you trying to interrupt me.
No, I'm not.
She was staring at me.
Okay.
So I'm like, I look back. Of course, like, come on now. Like, I'm looking back, right? So a couple of my friends I was with at the time, I'm not gonna say their names, but I'll be like, I told them, I was like, but this girl, like, she keep looking at me, like, all the time, like, OD. I'm not tripping, right? I'm telling them, tell me if I'm tripping. They're like, all right, we gonna peep in. They see her looking at me, and we gave her a nickname. It was a light-skinned girl. So she was just called the light-skinned girl, we ain't know her name, right? So she would always look at me, we always make eye contact back and forth for a few days and stuff. And then I started to notice that she would put herself in a position to make me have to speak to her. For example, I'm just gonna throw a random example out there. It didn't happen, but say like I'm at my locker, so she runs to her locker to open her locker right next to mine. Like, she's making me try to talk to her. That's just an example. We don't have lockers. Anyway, she would do stuff like that to put herself in a position to make me have to speak to her. And I noticed it, but you know me, like, I'm chilling. I didn't talk. I'm just keeping it chill. So I noticed that too. So I told my friends, I was like, yo, like, we was going to the bowling alley this night. It's $1 bowling. And I'm like, yo, this girl, like the light-skinned girl, she keep putting herself in positions to make me have to speak to her. And I'm like, when we walk in this bowling alley, watch what she does. She's gonna do it. They're like, all right. Am I lying? Have I lied yet? All right. So they're like, all right. Mine just 3-4 of my friends. I have 4 witnesses or something like that. And I'm like, all right. They like, we gonna see. I go in the bowling alley, get my shoes, I'm bowling. I go up to a table where my friends were at, and we were just talking. Here she comes walking around to the same table I'm at, and she leans on the table, and I look up, and we make eye contact. Then I look away. Then I walk away. I'm like, y'all see that, right? She had no business being over there. She had some friends over there.
First of all, I'm interrupted because my friends were over there.
I just said she had some friends over there, but she was, you know what I'm saying? We peep game. So then she ended up doing it again too when we were leaving. I was doing something, and she walked right over to me and started untying her shoes, taking her shoes off and stuff. And I'm just not gonna say nothing to her. I didn't even know that happened until like way later down the line. But I actually didn't see that. I probably would have said something right there, but I don't know. So anyway, that went on for a little while. Then we went to no, what happened after that?
I think was that after you followed me on Instagram or?
Yeah, this is lit. We had more stuff. We I think it was like the next day or something. My friends was like, I told them to come sit with us at lunch and stuff.
Yeah, I told my friends you gotta.
Told her friends to come sit with us. So they came, sat with us, you know what I'm saying? Introduced ourselves. I introduced myself, you know. Waved bye to her when I was leaving, and then later that day, I know one of her friends is gonna be cooking dinner for everybody. So I'm like, okay. So I found her Instagram and I DM'd her. I said, yo, when's your friends cooking? I didn't care about the dinner. I'll tell you that. You got that? I didn't care about the dinner. I just wanted to, I'm saying I had to get in there. So I DM'd her and I asked her, she was like, she said, I'll find out for you. I don't know. And then from there, we went out to get some food with our friends, and then from there, it's just history. But long story short, she was on my body.
No, we just saying that to feed his ego because that's
I don't have an ego. All right, when you tell the story, it's gonna be the same exact story.
That's not.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I got here, I was a freshman or whatever. And, I was just exploring my options, not gonna lie. I was looking around, and I saw him and I was like, oh, like, I'm fine, like, okay. And then, so I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at him, but he was looking back.
I said I was.
Yeah, he was looking back, but he swears I'm just all over him, whatever. You just have him on your body, right? Okay, cool, whatever. Then, I'm trying to think of that one. Who's that one? No, I'm not gonna put that in there. Okay, I'm gonna skip to the part where he said I was putting myself in positions to talk to him. But honestly, he's not really lying. I was putting myself in position, but I wasn't making it hella obvious.
Then
I said, like with the bowling alley, my friends over there are basketball players, so like my basketball friends and his basketball friends, they were mutual, so they knew each other. So we was like bound to be around each other or whatnot. And so they were over there. I was talking to my friends too. It wasn't just for you.
I said that. So you're saying the same
exact thing. No, I'm not.
Alright,
He swears. And then, but yeah, I was doing that because me personally, I'm not going up to a guy. I just don't have it in me to do that. So I was trying to make it easier for him. I really was. I was trying to make it easier for you. And he was like, so when was the moment we realized we wanted to be with each other?
About 4 seconds, I knew. Maybe 40 seconds.
I think the first hangout.
Probably 4 seconds, I don't know.
Like how the first hangout, I was like, you know what, like this is like.
I don't know the first 4 seconds.
Then I started getting to know you, and I was like, oh, he checks all my boxes, like, let him tell it.
Maybe 4 seconds. I don't know. I'm not playing either.
And then, okay. So who said I love you first?
Me.
Yeah, you did. We kind of moved kind of fast.
Yeah, I've been quick.
We started dating. We got here in August like 20 something, something like that. We talked for like a week, and then we started dating after a week and a half. And then the same night we started dating is the same night that we said I love you to each other, and he said it first. But
Y'all don't understand it. Y'all gotta understand it though.
Okay, you explain it.
Nah, hold on. No, it's just a feeling. You gotta understand. It's a feeling. You just gotta understand. Like, it's quick, but it's like, when you know, you know.
Absolutely. When you know.
And that was the first time I ever knew for real. Okay?
Me too, then.
3 favorite things about each other.
Like describing words or like actions, like what?
Whatever you feel.
I love that he's really kind, he has a big heart, and he's very logical about a lot of things.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, like he uses a lot of logic, he's smart. I love a smart man. And I love how he has aspirations and goals in life, and he treats everybody with respect. He treats me with the most respect, like, I've ever been treated. Like, I could go on and on, but let's take the video. Yeah.
For me, 3.
I know.
3. I don't know if I can give only 3, but I'm gonna try to do 3 top of the list. Probably God-fearing. It's hard to come to like in contact with anybody nowadays that's really, a believer. And she grew up in the church, and her family is God-fearing as well. So I think that's one of my favorite things about her. Like, I didn't really have to kind of, I don't want to say teach her, but like, she already had her own self-respect and morals, and a lot of people don't have that nowadays. Second, I would probably say she's very kind to a lot of people. That is very important to me. I love somebody who's kind. I love a kind woman, and she's very, very kind. And that's just, I don't know, it's just my thing. Like, kind is just like who doesn't want that? Positivity in their life and stuff like that. Nobody want to be around negativity. Second, I would say probably respect too. The respect is definitely there. Like I don't have to really question the respect, really, honestly. Like, and that's huge. I would say that's definitely from my top 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do we plan on living anywhere else in the future?
Movie?
Yeah, like where we plan on living and stuff like that.
I want to live in Colorado. Colorado is just nice. I like it.
Honestly, oh, you can finish it.
No, yeah, I said it was just Colorado.
I would want to live a lot of places. Washington.
Oh, Washington. That's my number 1.
He doesn't want to live, but I would love to live in Texas. I would love to live in Cali too, but.
Washington number 1 though.
And I honestly would love to live on the East Coast too. Like,
those are like 4 different like weathers.
I know. But I'm like down for all of them.
Okay. Make sure it's still going. Okay. Let me see what else you got on yours. What number you on?
Number 9.
Number 9? Ooh, how many kids do we want? 4.
3.
I want 4.
Let me tell you guys something. Honestly, I didn't even really want kids before I met him. I mean, I always thought like, oh, I wanted 1. Like, you're not what made me. This man said he wanted. Was it even 4 to begin with?
Yeah, it was 4. It was 4.
Was 5?
No, it was 4. It
was 4.
4.
He does not want me to be in the middle at all.
Then
we agreed on 3, and now he's back to 4.
We didn't agree on 3. We said the least is 3, and I'll be fine with that. Max 4. Nah, 3 can't be the max. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Like he just thinks I'm like Superwoman. I'm gonna push.
You are Superwoman.
Ah, man.
Alright. When do we want to get married? I want to get married. I don't know if I should. I can't tell you. Like I can't tell her this.
Every
really.
time.
When do you answer this question? Because if I
honestly want to get married. Well, I know I definitely want to get married before I have kids and do anything like that.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
steps. I want to get married when I get out of college. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he can propose anytime before that. I mean, you know, I'm talking about like the big wedding.
What is our favorite memory together? Favorite memory?
I have a lot of favorite memories, honestly.
Favorite memory?
Honestly, loved when we went to Cali together.
Cali
and like
fun.
all the things we did, like the restaurants we tried, the night drives.
Yeah, that was
fun.
That's good. We took Spade to the park, huh?
We took Spade to the
park? I don't remember. Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't. I don't know. Maybe.
We didn't take Spade to the park.
I'm a chill guy, really. So like, I like when we was just binge watching Netflix. Like I was just a chill guy. Like I like doing that stuff like that. So that's probably like one of my favorite memories because like you just watching Netflix and like we just sitting there trying to guess. Like then we both shocked and going our head. I'm just like that's just.
And he's a very inside guy. I like outdoors and doing stuff and having fun. You know, trying new things.
Yeah, talk a little loud.
Okay.
What's one thing you had to learn to make a relationship thrive? One thing that you learn. That I think for me probably that sometimes it's not for you, it's for the other person. And
that's a big one I had to learn too.
Yeah, I think that's going into a relationship. It's a lot of stuff that you're not doing for yourself. You know, and I think that I had to learn that. Even like in life, like sometimes it's just not for you, it's for someone else.
Yeah.
So I think that allowed us to thrive because then you're open to doing more stuff and you feel more comfortable doing more stuff, knowing that you're like giving your partner what makes them feel loved.
It's a good one. For me, I love it a lot. I think one of them is definitely being unselfish when it comes to a lot of things. Like, there's going to be a lot of times where you have to make sacrifices, things that you have to go against, you know, maybe things you think are right, or that's another thing that I'm not always right. But yeah, for things that you solely believe in, and, you know, your eyes open a lot when you have that change of mindset, when you, like, everything is not the way you think or how you think it's supposed to be, and, like, when you have a partner who has different perspectives on some things, like, it really opens your eyes, like I said. And I think communication is another big thing, like, us being able to communicate how we communicate, whether, you know, we're on the best of terms or we're not. I think that's very important, being able to talk about how we feel when we feel it. Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
That was trying.
What's our love languages and how do we fulfill each other's? Mine is physical touch and
what's that? Oh, you would use it?
nah.
Oh. Do you like acts of service?
Yeah, acts of service. I was trying to think of the name of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mine.
Mine's is words of affirmation,
Mm-hmm.
and physical touch too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Words to describe each other. I would say like eager. She's very eager.
Eager.
Destined.
Okay.
Eager. I would say eager. Like she's really like, I gotta get this. I gotta do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Him, I would also say passionate. When he has something in his mind, a goal, whether that's short term or long term, he's like, I gotta do it. Like, I gotta get it done.
I got you.
Like, I gotta get there, however means possible. I gotta do it.
Like right now.
Like right now.
Like right now. Gotta get there.
I would also say he's very fun. Like, his personality is very fun. He always keeps me laughing and just having a good time. Like, if I'm like in a bad mood, he'll still try to like be goofy and funny, which I like a lot.
Hey, how do we get through conflict in our relationship? I'm not much of a talker. So I'm still working on that, but overall, I think me just finding that safe space within her to talk and I have to consciously, like, consistently remind myself that it's okay to talk. You know, even though sometimes I feel like personally it doesn't like work for me, but I know that it works for her, and it's a work in progress. But I think just being able to talk about it and, like I said before, sometimes it's not for each other people, like the other person, that it prevents conflict as well. And communication is this cliche, but it's key. Communication is key. You have to communicate, and I think we've been doing a lot better at that.
Yeah. Touch back on what he said about like him not being much of a talker. I kind of had to learn and understand that from him too, because I'm like no, something's wrong, we need to fix it right now, we gotta talk about it right now. And sometimes like space is good, you know, for us to get our emotions together and our thoughts together, and we just be able to come together and solve the problem. Like, it's us versus the problem, not me versus you. So sometimes that takes time for us to like realize. So I had to learn, like, you know, maybe like taking time apart, not necessarily like a lot of time, but like just time to like reflect and not like fix it right now, you know, get over it. So yeah, but communicating that and understanding that from each other is a very big part of a relationship too, because you gotta learn how one another operates and what they do well in or what they don't do well in. And yeah.
What are some goals we have? I think mine is right now is to graduate. Like, I gotta get through this last semester.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta graduate. And then, like, from there, wherever God wants me to go and do, then that's what I'm gonna do. But right now, I just gotta graduate.
Me right now, I just gotta get through the rest of this year.
Junior.
And I'm an upperclassman. Shit, I'm excited for.
What are our opinions on the 50-50 topic? I know in the Bible it says the man is the provider. So obviously, my job is to provide.
But I think that is kind of broad in the Bible, you know, the man is to provide.
Yeah.
I don't think the man is solely, like, supposed to just provide financially. I think that comes in a lot of different ways and a lot of different efforts of providing for a family. So I think that's where a lot of people get that, like, mixed up, like, oh, the man is solely supposed to provide. That's what he's supposed to do, and, you know, and I think there's a lot of other bigger aspects to that.
Yeah, because sometimes we can't, like, what if I don't have it, or what if she doesn't have it?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's a partnership, and we have to work together. So, and whatever that way that may look like, whether that's financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever the case may be, I think we have to pick up where each other lacks. And that's what a partnership is.
Yeah, because life isn't perfect. He's not always going to be able to provide financially. It's life, you know, things happen. So like you said, just
I might.
Okay,
Hello.
you might. I'm just saying.
Let me get there. I might.
Okay.
Hold on. Don't count me out.
But in case you can't.
Okay, in case I can't. But don't count me out,
can't.
though. Don't count me out long. In time.
In case you can't, though. Like, it's not going to be a problem, like, oh, you're supposed to be paying this bill. Like, it's not. That's never going to be a problem in our relationship, I don't think. So, yeah.
Well, guys, that's all the questions. Thank you guys for watching.
Yes, thank you.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share the video.
And share.
And follow our TikTok,
Yes.
Dolly.fam.
Or you can just search up Ollie and DJ.
Ollie and DJ. And Instagram is Aliana.Aliyah.
No. It's not my
No,
Instagram.
it's not. That's your TikTok.
Yeah, that's my TikTok.
Instagram is Ali. Yana.
Okay.
And mine, I got a brain.
It's D-Leaks.
It's D-Leaks. I just said it with TikTok. TikTok messed me up. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and